Good morning, children. Welcome back to our English class. Now, here is the chapter that we are going to begin is He is My Brother. A very sensitive, a very emotional story about a sister and a brother. Children, you all are having your younger brother or elder brother, sister. So, we all feel that we have a good bond between a brother and a sister. This relation is so good that the festival are based on this bond of relationship of love. Okay, now here is a beautiful chapter entitled He is My Brother. Ye mera bhai hai. Now here begins the story. Once upon a time there was a small hill. A path went up the hill. So here the story begins that once upon a time there was a small hill. एक छोटी पहाड़ी थी एक बार, और वहाँ पर एक छोटा सा रास्ता जो कि पहाड़ी की तरफ जाता था. Then it went through thick and lovely woods of pine and fir tree. And now here the explanation of the way that is going to the upward hill is very lovely. It is full of pine and fir trees. People often walked on it to the holy place. Now the explanation, this path is not an such normal path. This path belonged to the holy प्लेस. यहाँ पर बहुत से लोगों को ये रास्ता जो है वो उनके मंदिर तक या उनके होली प्लेस तक लेके जाता है. One day when the sun shone high in the sky, एक दिन की बात है या एक दिन ऐसा हुआ जब सूरज बहुत ही अच्छा ऊंचा उठा था और बहुत अच्छा शाइन कर रहा था. Then what happened? Many people were seen climbing up the hill. What I observed that बहुत से लोग they were climbing. Climbing means to go up high. They were climbing up the hill. वो पहाड़ी की तरफ जा रहे थे. They were climbing slowly and carefully. So it was a rocky place, the mountain area, the hilly area. So means we have to be little bit careful while walking on this kind of messy things, because the stones were there. Sometimes it is not a smooth path, so we have to be a little bit careful. A girl also climbed the hill with them. Now, the observation of the writer or the narrator is कि in that people, those who were climbing up the hill, there was a small little girl. उनके साथ एक छोटी लड़की भी थी. Her name was मीना. उसका क्या नाम था? मीना नाम था. मीना was 12 years old. How old is she? She was 12 years old. She carried a small boy on her back. And what the things that the narrator has a perception or has been, Meena marked his position that the narrator watch this little girl, because some extraordinary thing that this small little 12 years old girl whose name is Meena is carrying a small boy on her back. वो पीठ पर एक छोटे से बच्चे को कैरी कर रही थी, और वो खुद भी बहुत छोटी थी और उसने एक छोटे बच्चे को भी कैरी कर रखा था. So this is what the strange thing that the narrator observed. Then see what happened to the next paragraph. He was 4 years old, and the boy that Meena was carrying on her back was 4 years old. Again, I am repeating, Meena 12 years old and the boy is 4 years old. His hair was curly. Now the narrator is telling us कि उस बच्चे का जो बाल था वो curled था, curly था. Eyes were black and his face was as fresh as the morning dew. How lovely. The narrator is telling us कि वो बच्चे का जो बाल था वो curly तो था ही, उसकी eyes भी black थी, but उसका जो face था ना, it was so fresh, so charming, so innocent that it can be compared with the morning dew. Do you know the meaning of morning dew? Let me tell you. Nowadays, अभी देखो जो ओस पड़ती है ना सुबह की, जो महीन महीन सी बारिश होती है, कभी पत्तों पर ऑब्जर्व करना बेटा, if you all have a chance to observe, you can see कि पत्तों पर ओस की बूंदें पड़ी रहती हैं, बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल, दे आर वेरी ब्यूटीफुल वॉचिंग देम. थोड़े दिन बाद जब सूरज निकलने लगता है तो वो सारी ड्यूज ड्रॉप्स जो हैं वो ख़त्म हो जाते हैं. सो यू हैव टू वेक अप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग इफ़ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन वॉचिंग दिस ड्यू ड्रॉप्स. सपोज वन एग्जाम्पल आई कैन गिव यू, यू ऑल मस्ट बी हैविंग अ कार. अगर कार बाहर खड़ी है एंड इट इज़ अनकवर्ड, यू ऑल कैन ऑब्जर्व कि उसके जो मिरर होते हैं उस पर भी ड्यू ड्रॉप्स जो है वो आ जाती है. तो जब भी पापा को बाहर जाना होता होगा या माइट बी ही उसको थोड़ा सा साफ़ करना पड़ता है, क्योंकि ड्रॉप्स जो है वो गाड़ी पर अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग इफ़ एनीबडी विश टू गो आउट, सो वी नीड टू वाइप और वी नीड टू हैव अ रब ऑन द मिरर विद अ क्लॉथ. So again I'm coming to the chapter. So the boy, the narrator that is explaining, is so beautiful, so charming, so innocent that it can be compared with the morning dew. As the sunshine danced through the trees, how beautiful. I mean, see, the sun is coming up and as the days are passing by, so the narrator is telling us कि कभी सूरज की रोशनी बहुत तेज़ हो रही है, कभी कम हो रही है. क्यों हो रही है? Because fir tree है and the long trees are there. Two kinds of tree has been explained, pine and fir tree. So उसकी रोशनी कभी आ जाती है, कभी पेड़ों के नीचे से जब हम लोग गुजरने लगते हैं तो वो छुप छुप के थोड़ी थोड़ी सी रोशनी आती है. So this is all the way the sunshine is dancing with us. Sometimes it is coming fully and sometimes it is peeping with the leaves or the behind the trees. Meena climbed the hill slowly and steadily. The exercise that Meena did while climbing up the hill, she was really very careful because she is carrying a boy on her back. So she is climbing the hill very slowly, बहुत ही धीरे धीरे, steadily. Meena was happy. The boy was also happy, and they both were really very happy. The man in the group looked at Meena. He felt sorry for her. So there was a man who was observing Meena in that group, the people who are going up the hill for the pilgrimage, for the holy place. So there was a man in that group who was observing Meena. He felt very sad for her and he asked, "My child, why you are carrying a boy on your back? Don't you feel his load?" The man who was observing Meena, he asked Meena कि बेटे, why you are carrying, तुम इस बच्चे को क्यों carry कर रही हो? He is 4 years old, he can walk himself, so why still you are also very young, you are still only 12 years old, so why you are carrying this child on your back? तुम्हें इस पे बोझ नहीं लग रहा है? तुम ऊपर भी चढ़ रही हो. See, ऊपर चढ़ने में बहुत ताकत लगती है बेटा, okay? So it is not easy to climb the things when you are loaded. So but they both were very happy. So the man was in a strange situation. So he asked the question to the girl, ki beta, why, or girl, why you are carrying my child, this innocent boy on your back? Don't you feel his load? क्या तुम्हें वो बोझ नहीं लग रहा है? Meena looked at him in wonder. बहुत ही स्ट्रेंज तरीके से मीना उसको देखती है. शी कुड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड, उसकी समझ में कुछ नहीं आता है कि वो ये क्या पूछ रहे हैं. बर्डन. सो ही वॉज क्वाइट सरप्राइज वाई दिस मैन इज आस्किंग दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. हर ब्रदर वॉज अनेबल टू वॉक. मीना आस्क्ड, लोड? See, children, try to understand these two lines that why Meena has given the expression of surprise. उसने बहुत ही अचंभित होकर या बहुत ही strange तरीके से उस आदमी की तरफ क्यों देखा? Because this man has used a word load and Meena was quite shocked and he again and again said that the word load. Of course not. He is my brother. So children, let me explain you these 3 lines, that when the man asked, why you are carrying this load on your back, don't you feel his load? तुम इस बच्चे को जो कैरी कर रही हो अपने ऊपर, अपनी पीठ पर, तुम्हें इसका बोझ नहीं पता चल रहा है? So मीना उसके इस सवाल पर, she was quite strange. She gave the expression of strangeness and said load. And then he explained, or he said, he answered that the brother was unable to walk. उसका जो भाई था वो चल नहीं सकता था. And then Meena said, Lord, of course not, he is my brother. बिल्कुल भी नहीं, क्योंकि ये मेरा भाई है. सो चिल्ड्रेन, जब हम एक रिलेशन में होते हैं तो हमारे बीच एक बॉन्ड होता है जो कि लव का बॉन्ड होता है, केयर का बॉन्ड होता है. लाइक सी, इफ़ यू फेल इल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जब तुम बीमार होते हो तो मम्मा आपकी कितनी देखभाल करती हैं. उस वक्त उनको भी सोने का मन होता है. शी ऑल्सो गेट टायर्ड, शी ऑल्सो नीड्स कम्फर्ट, बट वो आपकी पूरी देखभाल करती हैं. बचपन से जब आप होते हो तब पूरी देखभाल करती हैं. सो अगर वो इस काम को, इस चीज़ को या अपने बेबी को लोड समझने लगे तो इज़ इट अ गुड थिंग? No, not at all. So same things happens with the relations, like the brother, sister, mother, daughter, husband, wife. So these are all the relationship that are not full of load. They are the bond of love. हमें इससे बोझ नहीं समझना चाहिए. The little girl has explained the very deep थॉट ऑफ लाइफ. उसने एक बहुत गहरी बात कही कि मुझे मेरा भाई लोड नहीं लग रहा है, बोझ नहीं लग रहा है. आई एम फीलिंग वेरी हैप्पी कि मैंने अपने भाई को उठा रखा है, मैं खुश हूँ. वो चल नहीं सकता, ही इज़ अनेबल टू वॉक, तो क्या मैं उसे ऐसे हाल पे छोड़ दूँ? नो, दिस इज़ नॉट द टाइम, दिस इज़ नॉट द थिंग. सो आई कैन गिव अप माई brother like this. I'm carrying him. I'm happy with his load. It is not a load for me. So, in a very respectable way, Meena is answering to that man, no, he is not a load. Of course not. He is my brother. ये तो मेरा भाई है. सो हमें अपने रिश्तों में, अपने रिलेशनशिप्स में जो भाई हैं, बहन हैं, मम्मी हैं, पापा हैं, दादा हैं, दादी हैं, इन सब के काम अगर हम करते हैं तो हमें खुशी खुशी करना चाहिए. या थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम भी है घर में तो उसे हमें हैप्पीली सॉर्ट आउट कर लेनी चाहिए. ओके, एवरीथिंग इज़ नॉट अ load. So this is all the message behind this chapter, children. And the new words are understand, climbed, holy, slowly, sorry, and load. So this is all in this chapter. He is my brother. Hope you all have understood the chapter. He is my brother. Again, I'll be taking the revision of this chapter. Then I'll be sending the book work to you in the next video. So till then, be happy and be safe.